I appreciate the invite, but I think I'm calling it a night.
It's gonna be fun.
I'm getting off a 12-hour shift, Claire, okay? Not all of us have the luxury of a 9-to-5 job.
You really should come. It'll be good for
Slow down, asshole.
you. What happened?
Just some impatient prick who doesn't know the speed limit.
Guess who will be there?
No, nothing you say will get me to change my mind.
Brandon's gonna be there.
I don't care if Brandon's gonna be there. If he's interested in me, he can call me sometime.
All right, well, maybe you'll change your mind.
Hey, Claire, I gotta go. My phone's about to die.
Okay, call me tomorrow.
Have a drink for me, okay?
I will.
All right.
Bye.
Talk to you later.
Hey. Hello.
Hey, handsome.
Hey,
Rachel?
right, Rachel, listen. I hate to do this, but,
Oh, you have to go to work, or your wife's gonna be here soon. I've heard it all before. Don't worry. This doesn't have to be awkward. You think I'll get another hit before I go?
I'm all out.
Well, we did have a lot of fun last night.
What did we do last night?
Well, I think it'd be easy to figure out what we didn't do. I'm sure this is probably a one-time thing, but if you want to party again, I put my number in your phone.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
We're here on the east side of town, where a highway ranger has made a grisly discovery early this morning. Can you tell us a little bit about what you saw?
Yes, I was on my normal morning routine patrol when I ran across a car by the side of the road. Noticed blood in the car, on the pavement near it. Decided to check the woods, see if I could find the driver, see if they needed medical assistance, and then that's when I ran across a young woman's body. It was the most gruesome thing I've ever seen.
Thank you. We have since learned the identity of the victim in this case. It is 27-year-old Elizabeth Stevenson.
Hello? Maria?
Thanks. You look like shit.
Good to see you too.
I thought you were done with your extracurricular activities.
This is the look of someone who's quitting cold turkey, alright?
And how long has that been? Like an hour?
Maria.
Alright, I'm sorry. Old habits die hard. Thank you for coming on such short notice.
I wasn't sure I'd ever hear from you again.
Wasn't for Elizabeth's case, I don't know.
Did you know her well?
We were acquaintances at work. We would nod to each other, say hi, see how each other's weekends were. She was a really nice person.
What do you need me to do?
I need to find out more information about the case. The news is not reporting enough information, and I need to know if the clients were maybe involved.
Clients. That's an interesting way of putting it.
I need to know maybe if you're still in touch with Valerie.
And I can sweet talk my way into the department's investigation?
Well, you do work with the PD in some cases, don't you?
Yeah, but I try to as little as possible.
I could pay you for it.
I couldn't.
I don't mind. I mean, I know that you need some business right now.
You've been checking up on me, Maria?
I hear what I need to hear.
Well, you have nothing to worry about. I just hit a dry patch. Things will pick up soon.
Who says I'm worried about you?
Well, you're almost up in our meeting today with your rehab speech.
I just think if they're going cold turkey, supposedly, rehab would be a good place.
Sure.
And David, look presentable when you talk to her. You wouldn't want to make her think that something's wrong.
Hey, Cole. It's David Evans here. Yeah, I'd be better if I had something to get me through the day. Well, I'm a little tapped at the moment, and come on, man. You know I'll be good for it. I'll pay you later, okay? Cole. I just need a little, man. Come on. Yeah, fine. Thanks for nothing, asshole. Fuck!
I was beginning to think you fell off the face of the earth.
Hey, Val.
Hi.
Thanks for meeting me.
How you been?
Better.
You look like.
Shit, yeah, I know. Seems to be the popular consensus today. Is that the info?
Yeah, although I'm still debating whether or not I should give it to you.
Come on, Val. I told you. I was hired by someone who knew the victim.
Is this client a family member?
Sure.
Liar. You know, I'm not supposed to give out specifics on a murder investigation.
It's for Maria.
She's working security now. At the hospital the nurse worked at?
Mm-hmm, yes. Appreciate it.
It's a pretty brutal murder. It looked like the attack started inside the car and then continued outside.
Crime of passion? Jealous boyfriend or husband, maybe?
No, she's single. We interviewed her friends. There was a guy that was interested in her, but she kept putting him off.
Pissed off because he couldn't have her?
No, he's clean. It's just a harmless crush.
What about tire marks? Maybe our perp tried to pretending to have a flat tire?
The
tried
side
to
is clean.
That doesn't make any sense. The road she was found years old, but deserted late at night.
We're just as baffled as you are. Nothing was missing, so it wasn't a robbery gone wrong. And as far as we can tell, she had no enemies.
What about those scratches on her face? They look like animal claws.
Yeah, we thought maybe it was an animal attack, but animals leave more fiber traces than a human being.
I'm sure these markings help rule that theory out. What are they?
I think it's Arabic or Persian.
Any idea to what it says or means?
No, we have someone looking into that, though.
Who did you piss off? Thanks for doing me a solid, Val.
You may not be on the force anymore, but you will always be one of us as far as I'm concerned.
Would you do me a favor? Can you please let me know once you get translation on that marking?
Sure thing.
Great.
David, are you really all right?
I'm fine. Just think I'm coming down with something is all.
You know, if you ever need anyone to talk to, I'm around.
Oh, Val.
Just putting it out there, that's all.
Appreciate it, but I'll be fine.
Take care of yourself, okay?
You too. Oh man, you do look like shit. Now you must be going crazy. God damn it.
Hey, Bianca.
Hey, babe.
How's tonight going?
Cool. Same old thing.
I almost didn't come tonight. This whole Elizabeth thing has me seriously spooked.
Who you telling?
Have you heard anything new?
No, but Pops came over earlier and asked us all a bunch of questions.
Like?
Like if we knew of anyone who may have had it out for her, or if maybe she pissed somebody off and they're holding a grudge.
They think it's someone who might be a client here?
They're trying all their options. I doubt it has anything to do with anybody here. Everybody loved her.
Well, I had my husband drop me off tonight. If this asshole strikes again, it won't be me he gets. Not that he will or anything. I'm sure he'll be perfectly fine.
Well, I'm taking the bus this week, so my car broke down again. So, safety in numbers, right?
Absolutely. You be safe, all right?
You too. Good night.
Night.
Hello? I'll be right there.
Someone's here finally to fix this, huh?
Hey, how we doing?
I'm good, thanks. So how long is it going to take?
It's gonna take at least 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah,
No, we had somebody out here about a month ago. Now you're saying 2 more weeks?
it's the best that I can do for now.
It's not acceptable. Shit.
Sorry. Hi, I'm looking for Maria Mitchell.
What's your name?
I'm David Evans.
I'll get it for you. Miss Mitchell, David Evans is here.
All right, tell him I'll be right there.
Yes, ma'am. She'll be down in just a moment.
So tell me, do you like working here?
It's a job.
You never get worried that one of the crazies might, you know.
The clients here are harmless.
They are so harmless, but they really need to be locked up.
Hey, David. Thank you for coming by so quickly.
No problems.
Thank you, Evan. Come on, follow me.
So, what's with this Miss Mitchell stuff?
That's usually how you address your boss.
Boss?
I'm head of security now.
Didn't know that.
Of course not, because you never ask. Anyway, I asked you to come down here to meet Dr. James. He's head of the facility.
What for?
I talked him into hiring you. Proved to have invaluable information the other day.
Proved invaluable? You sound so professional.
Well, that's exactly what our relationship is under this roof, okay? Professional. Anything in the past means nothing.
Nothing?
Look, I put a lot on this, okay? I vouch for you to my boss. I told him that you were the person that could find this killer and stop him from killing anybody else. I need you to be serious.
I did not ask you to recommend me for this gig, Maria.
You needed work, and I need a culprit.
Yesterday, you were ready to call me a drug addict. Today, you want me to work for you? Why?
Despite the behind problems we've had, you're the best cop I know, and I'm not lying. You're the best chance we have to find this creep, and I trust you.
It's good to know someone still does.
Are you going to talk to Dr. James?
Sure.
Good. Hey, Nancy. Is he free?
Oh, he should be just about finishing up with a client. Are you the young man who's going to be helping us out?
I hope to, ma'am.
Well, I sure do hope so. We can't afford to lose any more nurses. Good help is so hard to find these days.
Thanks again for the impromptu session, Dr. James. I really needed someone to talk to.
Oh, you're welcome, Owen. You know my door is always open to you.
Thanks. My thoughts and prayers are with you and the nurses. It's terrible what's been happening.
Thank you, Owen. That means a lot to me. David Evans, I presume?
Yes, doctor?
It's a pleasure to meet you. Maria has a high opinion of you.
That's exactly what she had to have been when she spoke such kind words.
Please, come in. And please do have a seat.
I'm sure Maria has already done so, but I wanted to thank you personally for coming to the rescue yesterday by getting that info for us.
No problem.
And I'm sure she's also told you why I wanted to meet with you?
You essentially want to hire me to keep you in the loop with what the homicide detectives won't tell you.
Well, certainly that, yeah, but it's also our hope that you'll be able to do what those incompetent simpletons seem to be incapable of, finding the person who's responsible for this.
To do so, I'm going to need unfettered access to the hospital.
You'll have it, working side by side with Maria, of course.
I'm also going to need a cross-reference list of patients both nurses had in common.
Clients.
Excuse me?
We don't call them patients here, they're clients.
Okay, clients then. Because of the Arabic markings found in both victims' bodies, I'm especially interested in those of Middle Eastern descent, or those who have interest in the Middle Eastern culture, employees as well.
Certainly you don't think one of my staff members is capable of these heinous acts.
Doctor, the first thing we learn in the academy, everyone is a suspect.
Well, I hope your findings prove to the contrary. You're able to start immediately?
Yes, doctor. I don't have any cases going at the moment, so you can rest assured that all my time and energy will be devoted to you.
And you're up to the demands of this case? You look a little unwell.
It's just a bug that's going around. I'll be fine.
So that we start off completely honest with each other, Mr. Evans, I was apprehensive about hiring you. What were the headlines you made from your last case? But as someone who gives clients a second chance, I'd be a hypocrite if I didn't extend the same courtesy to you. So if I can have your assurance that there'll be no retread of that unfortunate incident, I'd be willing to look past it and take Maria's recommendation as bond.
You have my assurance.
Then you have the job. Come, let me show you.
So, how long did they both work here?
Well, let me think. Blanca was with us for 10 years. She was our head nurse. Elizabeth was only with us for a couple of years.
Can you tell me their duties?
Well, they basically tended to all of the clients' needs and general well-being.
What type of clients do you cater to here?
We treat a wide range of people from depression to suicidal, schizophrenic to multiple personality disorders.
Excuse me.
Thank you. We offer treatment options for them all.
Do they cohabitate?
Well, in a way, we keep those with like-minded illnesses together in the same ward. They spend time together in the same common rooms, in their respective common rooms. Group therapy sessions.
The ones considered dangerous?
Well, we don't like to use that word around here. It's not that any of our clients are dangerous so much as incapable of recognizing they can do harm to themselves and others.
So they have their own ward then?
Yes, but we don't allow them to communicate with or spend time with each other like the other wards, purely for safety reasons.
Those are the particular wards that we monitor the closest.
And the guy you were meeting right before us, he was just in normal clothing. He's not a resident here?
No. We also treat outpatient clients who aren't deemed harmful to others and able to lead relatively normal lives on their own.
What makes those clients, more normal than the ones in here?
Well, they function on a higher level of interpersonal normality, which allows them to lead a healthy life on their own and distinguish between what behavior is considered normal or abnormal.
So, basically what you're trying to say is we have the potential for a lot of suspects.
Well, yes, you could say that.
And what's going on here?
Well, that's Robert, one of our nurses, getting a client ready for his ECT session.
ECT?
Electroconvulsive therapy. It's a treatment option that helps with some of the more severe mental conditions.
So basically, electric shock therapy. I thought that was abandoned a long time ago because it was considered inhumane.
No, it's actually pretty safe. Nothing like what you see in horror films.
Really? Then why does this guy look so scared?
This is his first session. Even though we assure our clients it's nowhere as bad as they make it up to be in their minds, they're still worried. It's one of our most basic fears, Mr. Evans. Fear of the unknown. I'm afraid this is where we must part. I have a session starting in a few minutes, but Maria will help you with anything and everything you need in your investigation.
Thank you, Dr. James.
Good day.
Lily, private investigator David Evans.
Thank God. Someone needs to do something. It's getting so scary I can't sleep anymore. I mean, what if I'm next?
Lily, don't think like that. We're trying to figure out what's going on.
There's a serial killer running loose, killing nurses at this hospital. That's what's going on. Surely you don't think this is a coincidence?
Of course we don't think it's a coincidence. But we don't want to go around throwing terms like serial killer either. Lily, was it? Spreading those type of rumors could cause widespread panic among your fellow co-workers, as well as your clients. You wouldn't want that now, would you?
No, of course not.
I give you my word that Maria and I would do everything we can to catch this killer. You do trust Maria. Now, tell me, off the top of your head, do you know of any client that might have wanted to see harm done to either Nurse Stevenson or Nurse Davis?
Well, if anyone had a problem, it was Tariq, one of our former nurses.
What problem?
He was up against Bianca for the head nurse position, but lost out to her. He wasn't very happy. He thought he was better than her, you know? They butted heads a lot, and he was very confrontational with her. That animosity bled out to the rest of us.
Was he fired?
No, he left on his own accord. Got a job as a head nurse at another facility. Couldn't have come at a better time either.
Why do you say that?
He was starting to get... I don't want to say violent, but he went around kicking walls, punching lockers. I was worried he might start taking that anger out on the rest of us.
Can you get me the contact information for this guy?
I'll see what I can find.
Thank you, Lily. You've been extremely helpful. And if you think of anything else, please don't hesitate to contact me.
I will.
That Dr. James is a character.
Yeah, he's sure a straight shooter.
We should get along like oil and water.
Yeah, you're gonna have to if you want to get that paycheck.
I'll be on my close to best behavior.
Look, I'll get all that stuff you asked for and I'll bring it by tonight, if that's okay.
Sure, and thank you for thinking of me.
Don't mention it. Just take care of yourself and don't get consumed by the case, okay?
AKA, don't fuck this up.
I didn't say that, but I don't deny the undertones either.
Hey, this is my redemption case. I gotta win, right?
From your lips. Well, I'm gonna get back to work, but I'll see you tonight.
Sure, take care. What?
Am I interrupting you?
No, it's just... Never mind, what's up?
We learned what the Arabic etchings found on the victims meant.
Yes, uh-huh.
They're quotes. On Elizabeth Stevenson, it's a portion of a longer quote by Shakespeare. And if you wrong us, shall we not revenge?
And on Bianca Davis?
Revenge is an act of passion, vengeance of justice. Samuel Johnson.
Solidifies the connection, don't you think?
I'd say so.
Do you have any suspects?
None that I'd share with you yet, David.
Come on, Val. We can play nice together.
Do you have any suspects? Yeah, that's what I thought. I've already given you too much information. Now, what you do with it is all on you now.
Fine. Thanks for doing me a solid, Val. Appreciate it.
And don't you forget it.
You can get through this, David.
I come bearing gifts. Do you want to put some pants on?
Yeah, sure.
What's the matter?
Nothing, I'm fine. Would you like something to drink?
Water's fine.
Go on and grab a seat. Here you go.
I think you should have one of these.
It's my first glass, and as you can see, I've barely touched it.
Changing one vice to another?
Don't stop, Maria. My mind is clear, focused.
You doing some research on Dr. James?
I need to know who I'm working for. And from what I'm reading, it doesn't seem to be squeaky clean.
What do you mean?
That electro thingy you talked to us about today. A lot of people have some serious reservations about it.
There's a lot of detractors with new medical research. Big deal.
His detractors seem to think it's very dangerous.
I work there 50+ hours a week, okay? Nobody's died or been hurt by this.
People have ways of covering things up they don't want others to know about. Surely you haven't forgotten that.
I haven't forgotten anything. You of all people should know that. I got the address for Tariq Monsieur.
Great. We should pay him a visit first thing tomorrow morning.
This is the client information that Bianca and Elizabeth was working on, so if you want to cross-reference, it should be easy to get some similarities.
Great.
Much has changed here, has it?
Not much to change.
Can I say something?
Only if it pertains to the case.
It doesn't.
Then I don't want to hear it.
Look, I know you probably think I'm trying to be nosy or think I'm better than you. It's not. I just...
Maria.
You were right yesterday, okay? I am worried about you, and despite what you may think, I still care.
You sure have a funny way of showing it. I haven't heard from you in almost 2 years.
It was really hard to be around you.
So you just gave up?
Me? I wasn't the one that went into a despair with drugs and alcohol.
Yeah, just put it all on me.
It was all on you. I did my best to be there for you, but you pushed me away.
Because I knew deep down inside that you were just as disgusted by me as everyone else was. And I couldn't bear to see you looking at me like that.
I never thought that. Okay, I would have done anything to... wipe that away from you, what happened that night, okay? You did what you had to do. It was a choice you had to make.
But he was just a kid.
Do you wish it was you? Look, you've been beating yourself up long enough. You've got to forgive yourself.
I don't know how to be anything other than a cop.
Of course you do. Look, you know how to take the skills that you have from the force and use it to become a great detective. And you're going to be a great private detective, one of the best here in LA. And I will be there for you 100%, okay?
I need you to know something. I really did stop using.
I believe you.
I can handle it.
I'm just afraid of relapse, okay? I don't want you to do that again.
You have nothing to worry about. I can't afford to relapse, literally. And I swear, I haven't picked up one vice for another. The booze and cigarettes, they just help calm me when symptoms get bad. I know I'm 2 years too late in saying this, but I'm really sorry for everything.
I know. Look, I'm gonna get going, so that you can dive into these files. And I'll come by around 10 a.m. so we can go question Tariq, okay?
I'll be ready.
David?
Yes?
I'm really glad we reconnected.
Me too. And came up with nothing. Not a single cross-reference client. And nothing in their notes indicate that any of them had any animosity with the two nurses.
Great, so Tariq is our only suspect.
Which means he's the PD's only suspect as well. Lily seems to be like a talker. I'm sure she told the cops the same thing she told us.
Well, let's go see what he has to say.
Yes?
Tariq Mansour?
Who's asking?
My name is David Evans. This is Maria Mitchell. Would like to ask you a few questions about Elizabeth Stevenson and Bianca Davis.
I already talked to your coworkers, told them everything I know, which isn't much.
Oh, we're not cops. David here is a private investigator, and I'm the head security at Kingdom Psychiatric.
So I don't have to talk to either of you.
No, you don't have to. But it will go a long way in helping us cross you off the suspect list.
So, what do you guys want to know?
Did you kill them? Remember, we're not cops. We can skip the foreplay.
I didn't lay a hand on either of them.
Do you have alibis for the nights of the murders?
No. I'm on vacation. I stay to myself.
Well, that doesn't sound good for you right off the bat.
Is he allowed to talk to me like that?
I'm sorry if my colleague's being blunt. He's just not a people person.
I haven't seen anyone from the hospital in over 2.5 years. I'm not exactly a sentimental person. When I leave a place of employment, I stay gone.
That's a long time.
If I wanted to harm anyone, I would have done it then.
Or you were smart enough to realize that you'd be the prime suspect if you did. So you decided to wait long enough for people to forget you had a beef with the staff there and pick the right time to exact your revenge.
It's preposterous.
Not for someone who wanted to make someone else, I don't know, pay for taking a job they really wanted.
Bianca and I, there was no love lost between us, but nobody's worth killing over a job title. I found what I wanted somewhere else, so I was done with it.
It's just that I heard that you were a bit of a loose cannon at the end of your time at Kingdom. Punching walls, initiating arguments with people.
I was pissed. I was blowing off some steam, so what? I never harmed a single hair on anybody's head, and I never threatened anybody.
So you're also an artist?
I dabble. What does that have to do with anything?
Oh, nothing. I was just paying you a compliment. It's really nice work.
Thank you.
Do you like to read, Tariq? You don't mind if I call you Tariq, do you?
Actually, I do mind. I don't really have time to read because my work comes first. I think it's time for you guys to leave. If you want to know anything else, you can talk to the cops because they have my statement.
I think we're done here anyways. Thank you.
Thank you for your cooperation.
And if you wrong us, shall we not revenge? Does that mean anything to you?
No, should it?
Forget it. Never mind.
What are you thinking?
He's not our killer.
With all that artwork?
Anyone can dabble. I studied his reaction to that quote. Not a flicker of recognition.
He just was so standoffish.
We already knew that going in, based on what Lily said. The guy is an asshole, but he's not a killer.
So we're back to square one? Great.
Yes, so.
Hi, Sarah. How was John Jr.?
He was perfect as usual. I just put him to bed about a half hour ago.
Did John call?
Yeah, he called to wish the little one good night, and he wanted me to tell you that he's gonna be working late today.
So in other words, don't wait up.
Do you need anything else from me?
No, thank you, Sarah. Have a good night.
Yeah.
And be safe.
You too. Have a good one.
Don't worry, I intend to be.
Hey.
Hey.
Rachel.
Yeah, no, I remember. What are you doing here?
So I was just wondering if you had something we could party with.
No, I'm done with that shit.
What do you mean you're done?
I quit.
Why would you quit? I'm sure you have something here.
I'm done.
That's a something. Anything.
Fine. Here, this is my last stash. Just take it and leave.
Oh, I was hoping I could just roll up here. You want some?
No, just do it quick.
Okay. Don't believe that for a second.
I used to be a cop. Don't worry, I'm not gonna bust you. I used to be a good cop. Used to have a fiance, great life. Then everything just changed.
So what happened?
I got called in on a case one night. Gang violence, major shootout, victims from both sides of the law. It was big news at the time. Hey, put your gun down, kid.
Put yours down or I'll shoot this pig.
No, please, kid, please. It doesn't have to be this way, please.
Did you? I'm gonna be taken away no matter what. Might as well make it worth something.
What are you, 9? 10? If you cooperate now, I'll make sure you get off easy.
You can't make sure of anything.
No!
You killed him.
I had no choice.
And they fired you for that.
I quit. Just couldn't handle what happened. I just spiraled. Started doing drugs. I hit it well for a while. The addiction. But then it just got bad. I couldn't function without them. Pretty soon just cost me my fiancée, my private investigator's business.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
This is Matt. Matt is an engineer, a dad, a football fan, and a business traveler. On the business trip, Matt fell asleep on the plane and woke up with a sore neck. He bought a neck pillow, but it didn't work. He bought another, and another, and another, and another. Matt now owns a lot of neck pillows, but none have been able to solve his problem. This is Robbie. Hello. Robbie is a physician.
David, it's Lily from King Psychiatric Hospital. I think there's someone in my house. 1832 West Psych Avenue. Please hurry.
So look, if she gets violent, put her in a seclusion room.
Gotcha. What happened?
There's been another killing.
What? Who?
Lily.
When?
I got a call from her last night. After I got the call, I rushed over, found a guy standing over. Lily? Lily!
So let me get this straight. You had the killer right in front of you and you let him get away?
I didn't let him get away.
Did you see anything specific?
I just saw him from behind.
This is absurd. You could have finished this last night.
Dr. James, I assure you, he did everything he could in the circumstances. I would have done the same thing in his position.
You vouched for this man. Said he was the best. And he can't shoot a man a few feet away from him?
Dr. James,
I should fire him right now. Another nurse dead. My God.
You know what? I'm sick of your shit. You think you're yelling at her is gonna help the situation? You wanna end this before there's any more bloodshed? Maybe you should think about shutting down the hospital.
Shutting down? Are you mad?
All I care about right now is the safety of your clients. There's a killer on the loose, and we can't risk any more deaths.
The number of inpatient clients I have, not to mention outpatient.
Transfer them to another facility if you have to.
This is the largest state-run facility. No other hospital could come close to housing my clients, and the disruption to their treatment could set them back for months.
God damn it! There's more at stake here than your fucking clients.
You don't look so good, Mr. Evans.
I'm fine.
No, you're not. You're going through withdrawal. I'm a doctor. You didn't think I'd notice? You're not fit for work.
Listen to me.
No, I think I'm done listening to you. Something told me not to hire you. I should have gone with my instincts. You're fired.
Dr. James, I swear it.
No, he's done. My mind's made up. He's done, effective immediately.
Hold on. You need to sit. Come on. Give me keys. What happened?
What?
Don't play stupid with me. You are a great shot. You never would have missed that. What happened?
I already told you what happened.
David, I can't help you if you don't help me, okay? If you come clean, I can try to talk to Dr. James and rehiring you.
That's what really happened. Nothing more, nothing less.
You really disappointed me. I thought this was the beginning of a new you.
Maria.
You know what? Save it. I'm not doing this with you again.
Note to self, don't drink up on Read on Demons again. Hello? Yeah, hi, Maria. Listen, I need to tell you something. I wasn't completely truthful about the other day, and I really need to tell you everything. Yeah, sure. I'll be right over.
Mr. Wells, you can relax. We're all done for the night. You still with us? One step at a time.
All right, Mr. Wells, let's get you back to your room.
One step at a time. Take your time.
Okay.
Take your time.
There we go.
So Eva, what's up with that dinner? You know, just me and you.
I don't think your wife would like it very much if we went to dinner.
She don't have to know.
My boyfriend would.
It's a great thing about affairs, Eva. We don't have to tell anybody.
It's not gonna happen. Robert, now get back to work before I report you to HR.
That's an interesting story, David.
I know it sounds out there, but think about it. No fibers of any kind found on or near each victim. Middle Eastern sketches found on the bodies that indicate revenge. Not to mention the fact that no one's been able to pinpoint what could possibly kill these women that way.
David, I think you need help.
I don't need help. I don't. Think about all the inconsistencies and oddities we've been slamming up against.
Okay, I'll play you for a minute. It's a demon, okay? And they need to be summoned, right? By somebody?
Yes.
Who?
Tariq. He may not be a killer. I wouldn't put it past him to call in a demon or an entity to do his bidding.
Mr. Evans, I thought I made it myself perfectly clear last night that you were no longer on the case.
I'm not giving up until that killer is put behind bars. And I think I know who it is.
David, stop.
Well, would somebody please tell me what's going on here?
I'll tell him.
Eva?
Why don't you two listen to me? The proof is right there.
Young man, maybe you need to be admitted here yourself.
I know the difference between what's real and what's a hallucination. Damn it, this demon is real.
Miss Mitchell, would you please have this man escorted off my grounds before I call the police? Call the police.
If you don't listen to me, someone else is going to die.
David!
He's dead. We need to evacuate the hospital immediately. Go!
Listen to me. Listen to me.
You're lucky I don't bring up assault
Damn,
charges
let go!
against you.
Oh God! It's happened again. Did you see anyone? Anybody? See, I told you. It's the only explanation.
Call the police immediately. Look, sedate him. Put him in room 105. Room 105, it's empty. He can sleep off whatever he took.
He's not on anything.
Miss Mitchell, I believe I would know what I'm talking about more than you. Wouldn't you agree? Don't give me a reason to start rethinking your job position around here. I think you and your men might begin sealing off the exits before the killer gets away. Sometime tonight? Are you still here? Go!
Did you give me?
Just a little something to help you relax and go to sleep. Just go to sleep.
I can't. I can't sleep. I can't sleep. Nurse, I can't sleep. I can't sleep. What do you want from me?
Hello, Dr. James.
Oh, what are you doing here?
Came to see you.
Oh, this isn't a good time. We have a bit of a situation on our hands. If you'd like to schedule an appointment.
Now, Doc, you said I was always welcome here.
Owen.
Just shut up, Doc, and sit down. You are going to listen to what I have to say.
How dare you talk to me like that? Get out!
I said sit down!
What the hell is going on?
Stop talking and listen to me.
No, listen to me. This hospital's about to be cornered with cops, so you better stop this right away.
You think I'm scared of a bunch of cops? It's time I finished what I started. To make the last person pay for what you people did to me.
What the hell are you talking about?
The ECT treatments!
Trust me, this treatment will help you significantly.
I just don't know, Doc. I just don't like the sound of it.
Don't you want to get over this depression, this grief you have over your mother's death?
Yeah, but...
ECT is completely safe. It'll help us in making you better. I already discussed it with your father, and he's already signed on the consent form. You weren't good. I was helping you.
Helping me? You were experimenting on me. I was your fucking guinea pig.
No. You and your father agreed to the treatment.
Wrong! It was you and my father who agreed to it. You deceived me and forced me into that machine of yours. You made them shock me with currents 10 times higher than the legal limit, you fuck!
Don't worry, Owen. Everything will be all right. It was supposed to be a breakthrough treatment I was doing something exceptional for you and the other clients.
So you decided to fuck with me to gain glory. Do you have any idea what you did to me? You screwed up my brain. I started seeing things.
David, get back into bed right now. David!
I need to go to Dr. James.
I will go to her.
He's gonna be next.
No, I don't have time for this. Get back into bed. I'm helping you with this. Stop right there! Stop it, guys!
Maria, wait!
Ma'am, where's room 105?
Around the corner on the left. Stop! Stop! I said stop! Hurry!
It's time for your ECT treatment.
You stupid bitch!